Hey, what's going on, fam? So this is just going to be another quick video asking the question, why is there so much confusion coming out of the ADOS movement? And what do I mean? Because as I've presented my last couple of videos and I've asked these simple questions, as I typically get from members of the ADOS organization and those who believe in Yvette and Tone and what they're saying, nobody can give me a steady, consistent answer or explain why Yvette and Tone said things if that's not what they meant. Why can't they just provide a simple, straightforward explanation the first time? And even if it takes more than one explanation, why can't you offer it the second or third time? And why are you saying things that have nothing to do with your alleged down ballot movement? So what do I mean? You guys see this brother's YouTube comment up on my screen that I'm using as a screen cap. The brother's name is Brandon Burr, and he's not a troll. He's always respectful. He always comes with, even if he disagrees, he always comes with a respectful rebuttal. So I'm not calling this brother a troll or anything, but I'm using his comment as an example of the confusion that's coming out of this movement. So let's read it. There is still a black, and this is him commenting on my What Happened to the ADOS Black Agenda, a rant video. And he's commenting, there is still a black agenda goal. I don't participate in any primary because I don't follow any particular parties. I vote for what I think is best for me and my group. Yvette was speaking in main election, and it's up to the people to vote or not. And this is my question to the brother. If she was just speaking about the main election, why did she say in her Yvette and Tone Shields for the Democrats video, there's a primary? Why was that screenshot that I used for that video showing an ADOS follower talking about a primary? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all got so much confusion. You, brother Brandon Burr, is telling me that it's about the general election. But Yvette and some of her followers, obviously, so I'm not the only one who got this from her, are talking about primaries. Yet no one can explain to me what the primary babble is, yet y'all keep telling me that it ain't got nothing to do with the primaries. It's just like when both Yvette and Tone said out of their mouth, and I provided evidence of it, yet y'all tell me she's not talking about voting for the Democrats. So what the hell is Democrat for when you say Democrat down ballot? Y'all see all this confusion and double talk? And again, this is me giving y'all a chance because I know as soon as I start saying there's shills and agents for the Democrats, y'all are going to show up on my channel. You want Tariq Nasheed's nuts. You are conspiracy theorists. You a loser. Or whatever little troll insults y'all are going to say. But when I give y'all chances to disprove me before I have to come to my own conclusion, y'all can't. Y'all have to talk about everything else or tell me that she didn't say what I just heard her say. And what other followers heard her say, that's why they're repeating it. Nobody can explain none of this stuff to me. But let's go ahead and go through some other comments real quick, just to give my example or drive my point home. So let's see. So this guy, and I'm probably going to block him because he is a troll. His name is Black American. He says, the answer to your question, do you have to participate in the general elections? No, you do not have to. If we don't have to, why did Yvette make a whole video begging people to participate? Y'all keep saying we don't have to participate. We don't have to do this. Just let it go. Let me tell y'all this, because there's one troll who's saying I'm sounding unhinged and all of this babble and how I'm sounding unhinged and crazy because I keep talking about this and people keep telling me just drop it and let it go. You don't have to vote. So why did Yvette say, please, you have to stay engaged. Please, you have to stay engaged. And the only way she means engaged is by voting, because people are being engaged by telling people, if you don't have us a black agenda, we're not voting. That is us engaging. So the only other engaging she means is by going to the damn polls. And again, if y'all telling me I don't have to listen, then go show up to Yvette's channel and tell her, stop talking about Charlemagne, stop talking about Roland Martin, stop talking about Jay-Z, stop talking about anybody, because they don't have to listen to those people. The people who hear those people don't have to listen. Roland Martin's people don't have to listen to him. MSNBC viewers don't have to listen to Joy Reid. See, y'all are being illogical and y'all are trying to find any reason to get me to stop talking about down ballot because you can't explain it. That's why I'm going to keep talking about it, because it is my job and my purpose on this channel to help us replace the system of white supremacy with justice. and to deal with people who are interfering with that goal by potentially pretending to be on our side but working against us. And if they are not working against us, we still need to clear up and clarify confusion so we can stay on code. And I'm going to keep talking about that, just like Yvette can talk about Roland Martin putting out disinformation, or Jay-Z or Charlemagne or whoever. And again, I'm not defending none of those people, but I'm just saying, if we're going to have this standard to not talk about somebody because we don't have to listen to them, then Yvette can't talk about nobody. And I need to see you trolls providing me with links or screenshots of the fact that you've been telling Yvette and Tone to stop talking about XYZ person because people don't have to listen to them. And if you are not telling them that, you're not going to tell me that. And if you continue to tell me that, I'm going to block you off my channel. And anyway, fam, I don't want to make this video too long. So it's just a quick rant about why is there so much confusion coming out of the ADOS movement. There's some other comments here basically saying the same thing. You don't have to vote, or she's not talking about the primary. She's talking about the general. It's just so much double talk. Y'all, everything Yvette says, I have a follower of hers coming out telling me that that's not what she said and that's not what she meant. When she said Democrat down ballot, you tell me she's not talking about the Democrats. When she says primary, you tell me she's not talking about the primary. Y'all have no consistency. If nothing else, you have no choice but to admit the information she's putting out is confusing. And if you can't actually address what I'm saying, and all you can do is tell me to stop talking about Yvette and tell me that I don't have to vote, then that just tells me that you're trolling. That just tells me that you're trolling, and I'm going to block you. So anyway, fam, this is another video. Like, share, subscribe, peace. I want somebody to answer my question. Oh, let me read one more comment. So one more. This is one more troll. His name is Devis Testera, and he put, "You kind of stoop." Again, more insults. But then when I call people stupid back, they want to cry about how I'm abusive, verbally abusive. But he put, "You are kind of stoop. Down ballot strategy is voting only for what you know and skipping everything else. The problem have is Democrat down ballot," which this is what he says. The problem have. So he's typing and not using correct grammar. The problem have is the Democrat down ballot. It has nothing to do with primaries versus general. You are aware you have state elections and local elections all the time. So why did she talk about the primary? Y'all telling me it has nothing to do with primary versus general, but that's what she talked about. Y'all have no consistency with what the hell y'all are. No consistency. No straightforward understanding. Everything's all over the place. Yvette says one thing, but that's not what she meant. Then she says another thing, but that's not what she meant. She says this, but it has nothing to do with what she just said. She says Democrat down ballot, but it has nothing to do with Democrat down ballot. It's all about research down ballot. You say it has nothing to do with the primary, but that's what came out of her mouth. You say it has nothing to do with Democrat down ballot, but that's what came out of her and Tone's mouth. I'm tired of it, and I need some clarity, or otherwise I have no choice but to come to the conclusion that they are Democrat shills and agents, because there's so much confusion coming out of their camp. And if they are not agents, just like Tone and Yvette say, you need to step aside because you don't know what you're talking about. That's why there's so much confusion coming out of your movement. But anyway, fam, that's another video. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.